Hello, Cochrane. I'm just checking that everything is ready. Just give me a minute. I'm not using my normal streaming platform this week, so just checking on things. All right. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me and you are here. I've done a few more lives this week than normal. We'll get started in just a minute here with the events for this weekend and the upcoming week. I did not get my act together yesterday. I was not able to pull off that live at 3 p.m. I did not get in the door until 11 p.m. So I didn't do it when I got home either. So we're going to do it now. And luckily, there isn't any events today, so you're not missing anything yet. All right, but we'll get started in just a second. And if you have any questions about any of the events that I talk about, feel free to drop them into the comments. I will take a peek back at the end and see what I can answer for you. Well, I see a comment already, and it's a fun one. Welcome, Mark and Terry. I'm glad to have you in town. And yeah, I hope you get to learn more about us and fall in love with us even more. So welcome to town. All right. So what's the date? Today is Friday, August 13th. Oh my goodness, it's Friday the 13th? I just realized that. I guess that's probably a good thing that I just realized that. Anyways, if you get a chance to check out the sky tonight, that Perseid meteor shower is still on. The clouds were visible, the sky was clear last night and it was pretty glorious. So that is still on this weekend. So take a chance to look up. You'll want to make sure that it's pretty dark though. Once it was dark, I saw lots of meteors and right from here in town. So take a peek at that. So yes, Friday, August 13th. And there's no events on the go today. I am going to mention that I'm going to do something on Urban Casual here. We've been doing the Locals Talk Local Matters show. And it originally started as a coffee chat before that. And before that, we just talked about events. But then COVID happened and I was the girl with an event website with no events on it. So we didn't have any events to talk about. So we got to meet many people, many local Cochraneites, talk about their organizations, what they do in town, how they help our community. And so we've kind of spent the last 16 months evolving on this channel. And now that all those events have come back and I'm still interviewing people from around town and learning more about them, the show's getting kind of long. So some of them are rounding out when I have a guest on to be about 45 minutes because of all the events and then the guest component. So I will be splitting them in two so that you don't have to listen to me for 45 minutes because I'm pretty sure no one wants to listen to me for 45 minutes. If you do, you're awesome. I love you. But I'm going to make that a little bit more palatable so that we can highlight our guests in their own show and we can do the events for people who just want to listen to the events in a different show. So now that I am almost done filming and the craziness is going to leave my life a little, I will get that set up for next week. So look for 2 different broadcasts next week. If you want to pop in the comments here, what time you think of the week is like the most appropriate. Like, does a Wednesday or a Thursday set you up best for those events in Cochrane, or are you okay getting them Thursday afternoon or even Friday morning? I have been doing them on Thursdays because I wanted people to know about Friday events before they got to them. But yeah, pop that in the comments there and let me know kind of what works for you for a live video. And of course, you're free to watch the replay as always. But that is going to be happening on Urban Casual coming up next week. Now, if you are paying attention to the Facebook page this morning, I did drop it into Instagram as well as IGTV. We went to the Roll Scooters launch in town. Now, this is a new business to Cochrane. They also have their scooters in Red Deer and Kelowna. It is a company out of Ontario, so it is a Canadian company, and there are 60 new scooters in town. And so I took a picture of them and did a small video, but you can pick one up near McKay's. If you go, the best way to figure it all out is to go download the app, and that's in one of the posts just earlier today. You can go download the app and learn about where all of the scooters are located. Currently, it's all in downtown, the Quarry, East End. It's all in those locations, okay? So they're starting out in the middle of town. They will be working on how to get them up to Sunset and Riversong and all those locations in the future. So I encourage you to check those out. Now, I did not take my ride today because I had an appointment that I had to get to, but I will be doing an update on that on probably Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to go for a ride myself. Now, there's a promo code, so if you want to get a $5 credit, all you have to do is use the word Cochrane in capital letters, and that'll get you $5. Other news in town, if you've been driving by the Cochrane Ranch House area, heading up Highway 22 there, you might have noticed a big tent. That tent is called a circus tent, and it's not housing the circus, it's housing a bunch of actors and background crew and makeup artists and hairstylists and costume people for the show Joe Pigott. So that has been kicking around in town. So something to look forward to when the show comes out for us to look and see that ranch house. I've heard that they've changed council chambers into some really fun set. So let's look forward to that in the future. What else do we have? Sweatshirts. I still have sweatshirts. They're up on the website. There's only a few colors available of each. So I have them right here if you want one. So it's not a pre-sale. All right. So just go purchase them on the website, and I will be in touch with you on how you can pick it up from me. And they're on sale. I took $5 off of them this week. So all the proceeds go to Big Hill Haven. So go pick up one of those. Also in support of Big Hill Haven at the end of the month is Cruise for Her. This is happening on the 28th and will involve a ride around through Highwood Pass. You can use your Jeep, your sports car, any vehicle that you love, and you can, get a team to come with you, but all the fundraising goes to Big Hill Haven. So if you want to join as an individual, that's really easy to do, cruiseforher.com. If you want to join a team, you can also do that. Now, I do have a team for Urban Casual, so feel free to join my team and come on the drive with me. In your own car, I suppose, the more the merrier. All right. So join Team Urban Casual if you want to come for a drive with us on the 28th. If you're looking for some volunteer opportunities, the parade needs you Labor Day. So you're going to want to head over to the Cochrane and Area Events Society Facebook page. Similarly, you can look up their website as well. But they're looking for parade volunteers. So reach out via their Facebook page. And coming up next Friday, this one involves a ticket, so that's why I'm going to mention that. It's the Wine, Women, and Wellbeing Cochrane launch event. It hosts comedian Lori Ferguson Ford, and there'll be wine and women and connection and lots of fun stuff like that. So go get your tickets for that. That is being hosted at the Social Spot, so the information will be over on their Facebook page. All right. let's get into the events for this weekend. I will mention this happened yesterday. It's happening 2 more Thursdays, but of course you can always drop off produce. But for the next 2 Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., if you hit up that Cochrane free food shed, you can drop off extra produce that you have from your homegrown garden. So there'll be some volunteers there to accept that from you. And that is something you can do, like I said, outside of that window. But if you want to show up during 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Thursdays, there will be actually someone to receive that from you. And thank you in advance for any of your extra homegrown donations. All right. Getting into this weekend, we're going to start with Saturday because, like I said, there's actually nothing on today. So we've got some markets, 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. We have that market on the Bow. We also have the Cochrane Ranch stairs. If you feel like running those with Refresh Active Aging at 9:45 a.m., Jane will be there to meet you at the bottom of the steps. That is over by our Man of Vision. And if you belong to Refresh Active Aging, you're more than welcome to show up. And if you are not, it is a $5 drop-in fee. But all you need is a yoga mat, a water bottle, and a good attitude for that workout. Also, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., the Bears Paw Lifestyle Center has a market. Now, this has run the past couple of weeks and runs right into September, I believe. They also have a beer garden with sausages and beer. So you can kind of make a day of it, drive out to Bears Paw, have some lunch and a beer on the deck, and do some shopping too. So that runs until 4 p.m. Sorry, that was weird. Anyways, moving on. Someone was at my door, I think. Anyhow, like I said, moving on. Also, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., that other market hits up Lucky Penny Pizza. That is a weekly event as well. I'm going to pop this in here just because I forgot. But there is a food bank event from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And shoot, I'm gonna let it go. Hopefully it's not important. All right, food bank event, 30 Griffin Road. If you are in need of food from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., they will be there at the food bank to help you out with some food so you can show up this Saturday. That is a normal thing, a normal event, but there is one this Saturday. And the event of the day for Saturday is actually the first Cochrane Food Fest. This event will be happening over on Grand Avenue. So bear in mind that a few spots or small spot on Grand Avenue will actually be closed for traffic. So don't go that way on Saturday. You can purchase tickets in $1 increments for the Food Fest, and there'll be lots of restaurants and different businesses there representing their food. So a great way to test a little bit of everything. Moving into next week on Sunday. Sunday ramps up the 2nd annual Cochrane Pride Week, and there'll be events for this all week. But on Sunday, the event that you'll want to hit up is at 4 p.m. at the Cochrane Ranch House, and that will be the official flag raising to kick off the week of events. All right, also happening on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., there is the Bray Creek Farmers Market. There is the Bears Paw Lions Farmers Market from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Also from 11 a.m. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., that Kananaskis Bears Paw Market happens out on Highway 40 there in Morley. If you're heading off on Highway 40, it's the new Petro, and where the casino is, it is in that parking lot. But the big event for Sunday is kicking off Pride Week at the Cochrane Ranch House with that official flag raising at 4. And okay, so we're gonna actually talk all about next week here. I'm just gonna make sure that I got my kids stuff and my adult stuff because Pride Week is a very important week in this town. So Monday, a couple things to note. If you have a teenager age 13 to 17, they can hang out at the club from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. They can eat, cook, and bake that day. Everybody is welcome. You do not need to be a member of the Boys and Girls Club, just a teenager ages 13 to 17. And so that is on the 16th. And now in the evening, if you want to get your ride on, you can go with the Pride Ride at the study. Now you do need to register for this event. It starts at 6 p.m. And yeah, that's a spin class for Monday of Pride Week. And also games night at the Legion from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Heading into Tuesday, Home Reno Heaven has their weekly 10% off Tuesday event. So if you've been eyeing something or you're in need of something at Home Reno Heaven, go support affordable housing in Cochrane and save 10% off that day. There is also a games night at the Legion for a Pride Week event. So if you're looking to hit up a Pride Week event on Tuesday, it is at the Legion starting at 6. There is also, in a separate area of the Legion, there is a games night there as well. So it's either crib, darts, or euchre. On Tuesday, there is a class that you can register for. You will need to register for it in advance. It's called the Let's Get Real workshop. If you're an Instagram fan of those reels, and they are new to Facebook, if you have noticed, you can learn a little bit more of them with Kaylee over at Quirk Social, and she is offering some workshops this week. One on Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Also one on Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and on Thursday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesdays in town are actually quite crazy. In the evening as well, there is an open mic at Cumbrian Arms, so go check out their specials that night and get your sing-song on. Or if you feel like dancing, you can head over to the Texas Gate starting at 7 for some line dancing. If you are still here, give me a thumbs up. I'm just rambling today because, like I said, there is a lot of stuff going on in Cochrane, and I don't want to forget any of it for you, but there is a lot, so let's just go through it. Wednesday, we have that Garden Roots Market. Now they've extended their days to Friday, so you can hit up the Garden Roots Market from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The teenager event for Pride Week happens from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So teens 13 to 17. You can hit up that Mitford Park stage for Art in the Park. Make your mark on the giant Pride themed canvas, and all the paint and art and materials are provided for that. So a fun event for teenagers ages 13 to 17. And the Pride Week event for adults, now this does require a ticket, I believe. It is called Outright Date Night at the Stump Tavern. And I believe there's a singles dinner too. So you don't have to be a couple to go to this. You can be a single, and there's some really cool options for dinner that night. And there's another games night at the Legion starting at 7. Thursday, we have that Garden Roots Market. Just to touch on it, there's another one of those reel workshops. There's my weekly show at 3 that happens most often, but this week didn't. And if you have a teenager or you're an adult, there is a Pride event for Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything. I think there's a Julie Newmar in that title as well, but that is the movie night for Cochrane Pride Week. Now, for adults, there is a ticket cost, but if you are a teenager aged 13 to 17, feel free to hit up Cochrane Pride or the Boys and Girls Club for a ticket that is provided courtesy of ATB and Cochrane Pride. All right, that brings us to Friday, where we have that Wine, Women, and Wellbeing event that you do need a ticket for. So you have to head over to the Social Spot Facebook page, and the teen activities for Pride Week start at 4 p.m. Now this you won't want to miss. This should be great. It's going to happen at the club parking lot, which is just behind McDonald's in Cochrane, but they are having a drag show. So this should be an event to remember. And I know if you head over to their Facebook page, the club, they have a poster of who will be performing at that drag show. So great event. Families are welcome. Everyone's welcome that day at that Pride event. And later in the evening, just for adults, the Pride event is happening at the Canadian Brew House, and this is a patio party. All right, so all the details for that are actually on our website. The latest post last week was a collective of all of those Pride events, so feel free to check out that blog post or that article on urbancasual.ca. Now that rounds out to next Saturday. I'm not going to make a mention of the markets there just because they are the same markets that happen every week. So next Saturday, what you are going to want to look for is the Pride Week Festival. So this is the week finisher for the Pride Week in Cochrane, and it's going to happen at Mitford Park from 2 p.m. until 10 p.m. There'll be lots of activities and games and music and all that fun stuff. So feel free to drop in for those activities next Saturday. So I think that's it, Cochrane. There's a lot going on. It's a busy place. And like I said at the beginning, I'm going to start doing 2 shows a week. So we are going to have an events episode, and we will still be interviewing local Cochranites and businesses just as we have been, but I'm going to split those shows into 2 because it's just really big and really long, and there's a lot of stuff to get through. So that is it for this week, Cochrane. Go enjoy your Friday the 13th and that Perseid meteor shower tonight. And yeah, get out and enjoy that weather. It's going to be a hot one, Cochrane. Have a great time.